Hey everyone, Duke here, and today we're going to talk about how to level up fast in the final shape. Power level has gone through some pretty significant changes in this expansion, with the base level starting at 1900 when you first log in. All of your gear is going to be 1900, even if it was lower before. The soft cap is going up to 1940, the powerful cap is going up to 1990, and the pinnacle cap up to an even 2000. For those that are either newer or returning to the game, the soft cap means that drops from anything in the game will increase your power up to the soft cap level of 1940. From 1940 to 1990, you're going to need drops from powerful or pinnacle sources, and from 1990 to 2000, only drops from pinnacle sources will allow you to increase your power level. You can tell if a location has either powerful or pinnacle sources within it by looking for this little yellow star underneath each of the different names of the locations or the basically destinations of some sort. So if I go into Vanguard, for example, I have the little yellow star, and then within that, there are more little yellow stars that can show me that I have challenges for each of these different spots within it. And again, some of these are powerful gear, some of these are pinnacle gear. The other part of leveling is going to be in your power bonus from the artifact. Basically, this is just XP. Again, you get XP from anything in the game, and the higher and the more amount of XP you get, the higher this bonus can go. Getting XP will also unlock artifacts in your artifact itself, which is very, very useful and important, as some of these artifact mods are extremely useful. And also the power bonus can be extremely useful for certain activities that need a higher level than just 2000. You can also see within here how much XP you need for the next level of your power bonus. And again, XP is going to be the way through this. Their two best ways to get XP are either through bounties, really any bounties can work, or seasonal challenges. As if you go into your quests page, you can go to your featured quests at the top here, and you'll see all of your seasonal challenges. A lot of these are going to give very, very high levels of XP. The ones that have either XP plus, XP plus plus, or XP plus plus plus, these are going to be getting more and more XP depending on how many pluses are there. The more pluses, the more XP you get. A very big additional change for this season is basically account-based leveling. And so I've only played on my Warlock so far this season. I did the Legend campaign and got to 1960. And my Titan, haven't done a single thing on. It's 1900 power. You know, it still has the power bonus from the artifact. But any drops I'm getting are going to be based off of as if I am 1960 on my Titan. So if I do powerfuls and pinnacles, I could do that, and I can still be getting drops off of the 1960. If I want to, I can just go ahead and either grab engrams or again just do anything in the game, and my drops are going to be based off of that level of 1960, so I can even out my armor if I'd like to. I don't really have to, because again, the game is basically pretending like I'm 1960 anyway, but if I want to like play stuff on this character for that is maybe a little bit higher level, I will want and need to do that just because my gear isn't actually 1960 yet. So this is very helpful in terms of getting your second and third characters up even faster. You could already kind of do this before, where you could kind of even up your levels and get multiple drops to make sure you'd evened out before you started doing leveling, but now you don't even have to do that. It just kind of takes out the middleman and makes this even quicker, so super helpful here. Also new for this expansion is Fireteam based power. Basically, if someone on your team is super high level or just higher level than you in certain activities, it's going to allow you to get to a higher level yourself. So in this example, I have someone in my fire team that is 1960. That's going to allow me to be basically as if I am 1955 power. It puts me 5 below the highest person. Obviously in this activity we'd still want to be higher than that, but it allows you to kind of bring friends in or people that may not be playing a lot. If you're grinding a lot, you can go ahead and be high level and basically boost your friends up to a very close level to do some of these activities. As with the previous two expansions, completing the Legend version of the Final Shape campaign is going to be your best and fastest way to level up quickly through the soft cap, and will actually give you a boost into the powerful band of leveling as well. Completing every single mission in the Final Shape campaign on Legend will provide you a set of gear at 1960 power, as well as one of the 2 new exotics for your class, and this is actually going to be a 1965 power drop, so you're even getting a little bit of a higher boost there. Even if you don't want to do the Legend campaign though, doing the campaign on normal is still going to be one of the best ways forward, as you can complete the new story while also getting leveled up through the chests and drops to the soft cap of 1940. The campaign this time around is also giving you Prismatic, the new subclass, and a lot of the things within Prismatic, so again, you're definitely going to want to do this campaign one way or another. Once you've reached the soft cap of 1940, or again if you're just starting at 1960 after doing the Legend campaign, this is where you're going to need to start doing powerful drops. Or again, you can technically do Pinnacles, but if you can, you want to try to save those until you're 1990, as they're the only way to boost you to 2000. Either way, you're going to need to do Powerfuls and Pinnacles here. We're going to go over as many of the drops as we possibly can, starting with strikes. You can do strikes, gambit, or crucible. These are all going to be kind of attached to each other. Doing 3 ritual activities, again, those being strikes, gambit, or crucible, is going to give you a powerful drop. You'll get one of these at 3, 6, and 9. Doing 50 waves of onslaught, as well as doing 30 waves of onslaught in a single activity, both of these are going to give you powerful drops as well. Completing a path through the new Pathfinder ritual system is going to give you a Prime engram, which is basically, again, another powerful engram. It also gives you some other XP, Bright Dust, other rewards. This is also going to be another good way to get XP just in general, as all of these going through here in the path will be giving you XP along the path. And again, these are relatively easy triumphs and challenges that you can do kind of as you're doing some of the other ritual activities, so you can definitely keep an eye on this while you're doing your strikes, gambit, and or crucible. One other powerful drop you can get is Prime engrams. This is going to be a specific and special engram drop that you can get from doing pretty much anything. You complete a crucible match or just defeat enemies in anything. You have a chance to get a Prime engram. These are going to drop engrams directly to your inventory. You can then bring them to Rahul to decrypt, and these will give you a random, basically higher level drop as a powerful engram. They removed the doing bounties for some of these ritual activities, again in favor of the new Pathfinder system, but they do still have a powerful drop from Banshee for doing bounties in the tower, as well as doing some commendations and giving some commendations as a vendor challenge from Hawthorne. We've got various different drops that we can get in the new Pale Heart location, starting with the Ghost gaining reputation here. It is doing some of the various activities around this location, is going to give you a powerful gear drop. Additionally, there's a Pathfinder system specific for the Pale Heart. This is going to also allow us to get more Ghost reputation, more XP, and if we can get all the way through to the end, is going to give a big powerful gear drop, as well as some other rewards as well. Additionally, getting this Ghost rank and getting some of your major rank ups is going to give you powerful gear through the Ghost, and these are going to be weapons every time, so you can kind of maneuver and figure out if you need weapons. This is going to be a useful way to guarantee some powerful weapons. This is true of the vendors in the tower as well. They might not have the bounty powerful engram anymore, but by getting major ranks with them, this is going to give you powerful gear for each one, again, across each vendor. We're also missing quite a few drops at this point in the expansion as we're just starting off. Episode Echoes is going to be releasing on Tuesday, and it is very likely that in the Helm there will be quite a few different either powerful and or pinnacle drops that we're going to be able to do in here with some of the new activities coming from the episode Echoes. So we'll have to see there, but definitely once Tuesday is hit, play some of that stuff and be checking the Helm for some extra drops you're going to be able to get. Now, once you hit 1990 base power, you're only going to be able to get to level 2000 through Pinnacle drops. Again, all these Pinnacle drops you can use pre-1990 as well. Our first Pinnacle drop is going to be by completing Nightfalls and getting 200,000 total score. This does not have to be in one singular Nightfall. You can do this in multiple Nightfalls. You just need a total of 200,000 points. Our next Pinnacle is going to be in the weekly rotating exotic mission playlist. We can either do this mission twice for the week or do it once on the heroic version. That will give you this Pinnacle drop. Every week there will be one raid and one dungeon that gives a Pinnacle drop as well. This is only from the completion and of the raid and dungeon. It's not from every single encounter. So if you want to, you can just grab like a last encounter checkpoint or something like that when you come into some of these raids. You can still do the whole thing. There's a lot of good raid loot that you can get, but the only Pinnacle drop you're going to get is from the final encounter, and technically not even from the final encounter itself. It's from the actual mission complete of the raid and dungeon of the week. That being said, Warlord's Ruin is still the most recent dungeon, so this is going to always be Pinnacle, and this is going to be Pinnacle drops from all of the 3 encounters within Warlord's Ruin, so you can actually get 3 Pinnacle drops from Warlord's Ruin each week on each character. There are going to be some higher level campaign missions that we're going to be able to unlock as well. This is going to give us a guaranteed Pinnacle drop that's also going to be Deep Sight for the patterns, and it's also going to be, again, since it's Deep Sight weapon, it's going to be guaranteed weapon, so this can be a good way to focus and guarantee yourself a weapon if your weapons are lagging behind some. Additionally, on the Pale Heart, we're expecting some more unlocks to be happening with the raid here in 1 day and 22 hours, which it has a timer on the screen. It's kind of neat. When the raid comes out, the raid itself is going to be Pinnacle drops for however many encounters there are. There should be Pinnacles for every single encounter. It may also unlock more things on the Pale Heart in order to get more either Powerfuls or Pinnacles from those activities, as well as, again, talking before in the Helm, Pinnacles probably going to be a few with the Echoes episode here starting on Tuesday as well. Additionally, on the Crucible page, it's not always available and won't be available this week because the raid's coming out, but whenever Trials of Osiris is available, which always comes on Friday and then over the weekend when it is available, Trials usually has multiple Pinnacle drops that you can get during that activity as well. And sticking with Crucible, we've also got Iron Banner a few times a season. Whenever that's available, there's usually 4 Pinnacles that you can get per character, so that's going to be quite a few more Pinnacles during those Iron Banner weeks. And that's all for today. I hope this video was helpful. Make sure to leave a comment below on any new Pinnacles or Powerfuls that I may have missed in this video, maybe just missed them already, or ones that are going to be coming out in the coming days and coming weeks, as again, I know there's going to be more as more things unlock. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and have a wonderful day.